What up, though? This is your boy BC430 back again with another Dead End Gaming episode 175. This episode. Shout out to Granddad with Ty. What you say? Nintendo Direct versus State of Play. So that's pretty much a good chunk of this show we're going to be talking about. It was just released today of this recording earlier today before this recording. The Nintendo Direct was at 10 a.m. and then Sony PlayStation was at 6. But I'm 1-4 for your host. With me, we got Granddad Wooly.
Granddaughter, 1,000 Hours, album of the century. Soon to have the album of the millennium. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. It's that good. It's just that damn good.
Don't think I just peeped you unmuting your mic. I just peeped that.
Bro, I can do what I can mute if I want to.
We
can mute if I want to.
We both had the same mic. I saw you touched it, so you was handling your business. So that I peeped. I peeped
bruh.
Game.
I ain't even say nothing, bro. I ain't even say nothing.
We got producer extraordinaire Bloodbath.
Kev in this bitch.
Hey. And we have, as always, the lovely Tyler.
What Curls. Up, though, y'all? AKA Sweetest Pie, AKA the Hoodie Bandit, AKA Boogie in Yo Hoodie, AKA Yo the Hoodie Tight Son. I run that shit, bitch. Nah, I mean, speaking of hoodies, it's officially hoodie season, y'all. It was all nice and brisk outside this morning. It was in the 50s, had that nice little fall breeze coming through.
Yep.
Fall is my favorite season for a multitude of reasons, but also just welcome officially to hoodie season.
Come through, brisk. Come through. love that brisk weather, man. Love it. As always, thank you guys for subscribing. We appreciate you guys that support and that's listening to the podcast. It's like every month we always increasing downloads in the listen. So really shout out to y'all. Even if you don't, if you don't have Twitch, you don't follow us on Twitch and you listen to the podcast wherever you get your podcast at, shout out to y'all, man. Like really do. We always increasing. All the other podcasts on Dead End Media, they might increase a little bit, but we be the only ones that be increasing a lot. So shout out to y'all, man. Really glad that y'all continue to support. And I'm glad y'all like the way, I think I saw someone, I should have shouted him out too. He said he likes the way that we formatted podcasts and then gaming, then podcast gaming. So shout out to the real ones that recognize that, man. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, definitely shout out to y'all.
Yes. This show is separated in 3 parts. First, we do games we played. Second, news and topics, which I already explained what we're going to be talking about today. You see the title. And then third, we got a one gotta go. Hopefully we can still be friends because Kevin, he been doing good with these one gotta goes lately. And then live questions from you guys. Oh, speaking of live questions,
we got a question. 2 weeks ago we had somebody who was in the queue.
It was Tehran, and then the other person I do not remember the name off the top of my head.
All right,
I know you were here somewhere.
I meant to remind y'all like a few days ago to try to remember who that was.
So Tehran, you in front of the line, bro.
Yeah, Tehran is definitely first. So make sure whatever question you had, make sure you hold that question to the end of the show because we're gonna answer it first.
I should have wrote it down, to be honest with you.
That was I should have reminded you.
Right.
Yeah, I should have reminded you. I should have
wrote that down. I'm tripping.
But with that being said, I'm gonna be quick. Games I played is literally 2K, Division 2, and Dying Light 2 with my nephew. Y'all saw I streamed that with my nephew. Was that last week? And he loved bossing me around, boy. He loved bossing me around. And he loved showing off. Dude is crazy. He's crazy. He got his own Twitch channel too. I want to shout him out too. He got his own Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GDZ. I'm gonna have to type it in because I know the way I said it is crazy. But yeah, man, shout out to my nephew. Who's out here having fun playing. But yeah, 2K, the 2K grind and the Division Season 10, which actually just released today. That's the grind is gonna be real on those 2 games, man. So yeah, that's all I've been playing. What about you, Granddad?
Some 2K, even though not as much as I would like to. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to let the team down. I'm gonna do better. But I did get a little bit of 2K in, but definitely got to play some more, some Apex, and I want to start Dying Light 2. I keep forgetting to start because I've been so busy with a whole bunch of other stuff. But I did sneak in a little bit of multiverses as well. So I've been playing. I played with the motherfucker from the Gremlins, the Gremlin,
Gizmo.
Yeah. So I played a little bit with Gizmo. I kind of dig him, but I'm still rocking heavy with Morty. Morty's been my guy for a few weeks. So yeah, I'm still waiting for them to drop Black Adam and the other characters their name. So I like how they're slowly rolling them out though. So that keeps the game kind of fresh. And we'll talk more about multiverses probably later in the show with some other things if we get to it. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Their selection of characters is really dope. Like that's one thing that I can say about them for sure. That like makes the game really interesting.
Yeah, it's probably the best character variety since Smash in any game that's like Smash. Like that's what I like so much about this game is because they have so many characters and they still have a million that they can pick from as well. So I think this game is definitely gonna have a lot of lifespan.
What about you, Kev?
We all know what my answer is going to be.
I know.
The only game I've played is 2K since it came out. I take it back. I played 20 minutes of Miles Morales Spider-Man, then I realized that I'm on the final mission, so I turned it off. I wasn't ready to do it yet. That's all I played is 2K.
Okay,
I hear that. Wait, was you on there freestyling?
You have to. It's part of the game.
I ain't got to that part yet, bro, because I'm dreading it. I'm dreading it when I get to that part.
I saw that. I was like, what? I was like, Cam, what is this?
Because you had to do that shit last game, too. You had to do that shit in 2K20.
We had to rap. Remember last time we had to make a whole diss track.
Yeah, we had a whole diss track to game because the game was being an asshole to us and shit, bro.
He was wild.
He was wild in that game, bro.
I understand why we had to make a diss track. But in this one, they got J. Cole. No, you don't have to make a diss track against J. Cole. You do not have to make a diss track. At least as far as I know, as of right now, I ain't made no diss track. I met him in the game.
Now who out here trying to diss Cole? Who out here trying to diss Cole?
The man got a whole cover of the game. Why would you have him make a diss track against him?
I have so many questions about why this is a feature in the game in the first place. But before I get to any of those,
because they think because black people, black folk.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's a bit. I don't know how I feel about it, but Kev, I just want you to upload some rap videos. Let's see them.
I have my own rap videos. You know what
But
I'm saying?
no, because you got the battle.
Me versus Quan.
You got the whole battle rap thing going.
Quan, that's already out.
Nah, you got to do it for the hold it down folk. You got to put them 2K battles up too. You know, you got to.
That seems.
You got to go across the board with it, bro. You got to tap every spectrum of the culture. Every spectrum.
Not every spectrum.
Even the bad
ones. Something inside of me is telling me this isn't the best idea. So I think I'm gonna Euro step away from it.
I mean, look, you had us watch that Resident Evil show. That wasn't a good idea either. So like, come on now. I'm just saying.
Why bring up old stuff?
That was pretty recent.
It was a couple weeks ago. I'm just saying. But anyway, I digress.
No, like Mike Richards said in the chat, like they said niggas like basketball, let's air rap too. Like that's dead ass how it feels.
Right?
Like
exactly.
stereotype 2K23.
It's like next thing you know, we're gonna open a chicken shop.
I was just gonna say they're gonna have some fried chicken and watermelon that you gotta run
like,
to the
like
court.
to build?
And like that's how you figure out who's gonna go first. Is like whoever gets to the chicken and watermelon first. Y'all gotta race. I gotta do suicide to the chicken.
Y'all rather doing that. Y'all think about this too hard. I really didn't put that much effort into it because at this point, 2K is a basketball RPG, and I really don't mind it. I think it's interesting. I do think this story is a little ridiculous in this one. I like last year's story better. The rapping and the fashion stuff, I do think is unnecessary, but they gotta find something to pad out the rest of the game. So it is what it is. I didn't even think about the being black and rapping thing too hard to keep it 100 with you. Just like I also did not think about Velma being a racist. I don't know if y'all thought about that. I really didn't think about it.
Oh my god, man, that shit was hilarious.
I'm glad they finally changed that. How did they not see something wrong with that initially in the beginning?
All right. I'm gonna go now. I didn't think it was that big of a deal until people was like, and so I thought about it from the perspective of like people who are racist might use Velma just to be racist type of thing. Because I really like, as someone who uses Velma, I really enjoy calling the police on people. It's a great mechanic. I think it's hilarious.
Basically, you like snitching. You like snitching.
I told y'all when I play Velma, I'm a big time snitch. I'm top snitch with Velma. I'm calling the police on you.
I was like, watch out, Willie.
Watch out.
Right? This man gonna get a Big Mac with cheese, and I'm gonna be, bruh.
So I thought the mechanic was funny and it made sense because at the end of every episode of Scooby-Doo, they really do call the police. I was like, okay, it makes sense for the character. But then when people was like, oh no, it's racist, I was like, I mean, I guess I didn't think about it that hard. To be honest with you, I didn't find the mechanic offensive, but a lot of people did. So they went ahead and made the change to where now she calls the rest of the Mystery Machine crew. Did y'all find it racist?
I didn't, but I also try to not tell other people how they should feel about stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if a lot of people felt like it was racist, I'm not going to tell them that it was wrong for feeling that way. But it personally did not strike me that way. But I get the dynamic.
Yeah. Honestly, no, I didn't see any true ill intention with it. I get it. I mean, if you've watched Scooby Doo back in the day, Kev, you're right. That's what they would do. They would literally call the
That's what
police
she did.
every time. So I get what they're coming from it, but you got to think about this day and age.
She straight up did a Karen on LeBron.
But yeah, you got to think about this day and age. Like, yeah, people of course going to say something about it. So I mean, yeah, it was just a quick patch. They called the Mystery Machine now, and it's the same mechanic. But yeah, I mean, it's like. It's not like it was like a blatant thing because like you can call the cops on literally everybody in the game.
Every character in the
game.
It
ain't like it's just a LeBron mechanic,
No.
So that was the case. That was the case.
Then
it'd be a problem.
Yeah, it would be a deeper discussion if it was
that. Is fucking hilarious. Because I was about to say the cops about to start showing up in stereotype 2K23 in a second. Y'all gonna be rushing to the chicken and then like the cops gonna show up at the end of the game.
Not the chicken. Real quick, Tyler, what games you played this week? I don't think we got 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, Saints Row is all I've been playing. I mean, work has been ramping up for me, so I haven't had as much free time. So one, I've been playing Saints Row, and I'm still having a lot of fun with it. And then also the new batch of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stone Ocean came out this week, so I had to like binge that. So that got most of my free time. But yeah, still advancing in Saints Row. Nothing has changed about what I said last week. I'm still having a lot of fun with it.
Have you? Last time we talked about it, did you kind of give your official review? Like, do you have, now that you had like really time to sit with the game, is there anything about the game that you like? Did it exceed your expectations? Is there anything you're disappointed about or wish that, it had or what? Like,
no, I mean, I love to sort of build on what I said when we talked about it 2 weeks ago. I mean, I love it. And, Saints Row is my favorite game franchise after Fallout. So it's like my second favorite game franchise. And I've been waiting on another installment of this to come out because the last one came out in 2013. And so I've been waiting on this for years. First of all, I was waiting on it before they even announced it was going to be one. Like, they was acting like they were going to be one for a really long time. And so when they announced that they were finally making a new one, I think they just did like a little, like they posted an image or something on Twitter. And I was like, yo. So I've been like super excited about it. So I was already sort of like biased or poised to like it, but it hasn't disappointed me. Like if it was actually disappointing, something in the back of my brain would have been like, all right, this is some bullshit, but I haven't felt that way. And so that's why when people were like, sending me reviews that other people were making, because a lot of critics sort of panned it, I was like, well, I'm still going to cop it like day one. In fact, I copped it like the day before it came out at like 9 p.m. at GameStop. Because I was like, I feel like I'm going to like it. And also the things that are important to other people are not necessarily important to me. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It feels like Saints Row. And I mentioned this before, how they don't have the same characters. Like it's sort of a different environment, but they have a lot of callbacks to the OG Saints Rows. And so like it's some graffiti in the headquarters that says bounce like my checks did back in the day, which was cracking me up. That's my song. So yeah, I mean, I mentioned 2 weeks ago how there were some bugs where I was in the middle of a firefight and like my gun stopped firing. Like it was acting like I was holding my fist instead of a gun, so it wouldn't let me fire, and I almost died. That hasn't even happened anymore since the fray happened twice, like around the same time when I mentioned it before, and that hasn't happened anymore. I haven't encountered any other bugs besides that, so it's wild because like a lot of people were saying they felt like it was buggy or they felt like it wasn't good, but I've been having a fucking blast and I haven't encountered that many bugs. And I'm like 30% through the game at this point.
Okay.
I fucks with it.
And you got it's on Xbox and PlayStation 5, right?
Yeah.
You got it on what, Xbox?
I got it on PS5.
Oh.
So yeah, because I don't have the new Xbox yet. Like I still have my Xbox One that I play like Apex and stuff on. But for this new gen, right? I wanted to get this on next gen.
I got you. That makes sense. Kev, you want to give your thoughts on 2K so far, or you want to wait?
I mean, we could if you want to, but it's only been like 4 days.
Okay.
But I mean,
give me your first impression.
First impression is, I think it's a balanced game. I know for people who don't play 2K, you're just going to say it's the same game. It's really not.
No, it's not.
It's really not.
No, it's not.
It's not. They changed the basketball to where it's more grounded in basketball. It's less arcadey. And they made it to where it's when you make, so if you play My Career, which is the main mode that we all play, you really gotta go in there knowing what type of player you want to make, because they changed the badge system around completely to where it ain't no more just overpowered builds or somebody who can do it all. That's over with. You have to specialize. This is the year of the role player. And I think
Yes,
I think
that's a good way to put it.
I think it's great for people who play in a team like us, but then again, it's not great for people who don't have a team. So if you're a solo player, you're not going to find it as much fun because you're going to have to rely on other people because you can't just dribble left, right, and do whatever you want to no more. Like they really made it to where you got to play real basketball. And now real basketball is very rare for one person to beat a whole 5-person team. Like,
Right.
it's just not how it works. So
Yep.
I think it's a really good 2K overall. And then even outside of my career, because like I said, they changed the builder around and then the way the badges work, real strategic about what you spend. Then they added a whole new mode with eras where you got like where they added like new broadcast like styles and everything. And then they what else? They added the Jordan challenges again. Like they really did a lot of cool stuff in this 2K that I know will get overshadowed by people saying it's the same game again. But people who play 2K, they know this is it's looking like a solid 2K so far. The only issue I have with the game right now, to be honest with you, is that it took till today, as of Tuesday the 13th, to finally get my face scan in the game. The game's been out since Friday. They knew the game was coming on Friday. This is like the second, third year in a row they didn't have the face scan app ready day one, which makes no sense. Y'all knew the game was coming out.
Yeah, months and months in advance. Like,
makes no
that's
sense.
Crazy. Yeah.
Makes zero sense. But other than that, I think it's a good game. And then overall, I think it's a good game so far. I really have nothing to complain about it right now.
Yeah, I agree. You summed that up perfect, Kev, saying the year of the role player. Because I definitely feel like if we like the way we play a team, everyone's got to have a role. Like, okay, you gonna be the rebound block guy. You gonna be the such and such guy. Like, everyone has a role. So I think that's a good way to play it. And I like the fact that in the paint is not as stingy this year as it was.
Any play style is viable now, and that's good.
Yeah.
That's how you make a balanced basketball game because now you can play. If you want to be a slasher, you can actually slash this year. You could not slash before. That it was over with.
Man, the paint was shut down. Like every time we got the ball, what we always say, pass it back out. Like, no. Like you could definitely go up and get some buckets now in the paint. So I do like that part. But other than that, it's definitely a different feel. I like the way when you dribble, how you can kind of like roll off your defender. Like that's a little bit more realistic.
The animation is a lot smoother.
Yeah, I've noticed that too with the animation and the movement of the game. So it does feel a lot more realistic than the last game. So I even me, because now I'm playing a point, and like I have to actually think about playing as a point and like what I have to do as far as like no, you have to really be more conscious. Right. No, because like in the last game, it's like you can.
That's shady.
Right. No, it's not shady. No, I'm being real. Because like
response sounded shady.
Because he's But
that's interesting.
What I'm trying to say is, you have to really just hone in on like whatever your role is. You really have to hone in on the true reason that you're that, or the true play style of that position, because you can't just be out here wilding like they was doing like last game. I like that though.
You cannot.
I like that. So it's gonna be good for the squad. So once I grind and get my badges up, I'll be there. The playmaking will be immaculate.
And right now, like it really is a balanced game in the sense that they took out all the stuff that the YouTubers and people who don't know real basketball, they was just spamming trash. But now the game, like I said, is really based on real basketball IQ and like actually playing basketball. I think it makes for a balanced game. That's the best way I could put the game as of right now. Now they're probably gonna patch something soon. Something gonna get broke down the line. But as of right now, I haven't come across anything to where I'm like, yo, this is busted. They need to fix this. So far, when I miss shots, I know it's my fault. When somebody dunks on me, I know it was my fault. I had bad positioning, or they already had the step that was in motion already. Like it is what it is. Like everything, and like even the way, like I said, even the badges again, because the way that you really gotta decide and weigh your options and be specific on which badges you can and can't get, and how they change depending on your vitals and your physicals. It's very different. You rarely gonna come across the same build as you, unless you copied your build from somebody else. And obviously, if you make your build from scratch, it's rare to come across somebody else playing the same exact build as you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, so on to the topics. First one, of course, is Nintendo Direct. For those that don't know, Nintendo, they had their showcase this morning, Eastern Standard Time. I'm going by Eastern Standard Time at 10 a.m. And I mean, I guess does it mean in particular order? I did the one. Y'all know what one game I'm going to bring up. I have to bring it up.
They finally.
It was at the end.
It was at the end.
It was the last announcement. Like, you gonna jump to the end.
I mean, it's games galore. But I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. My bad, because I'm so excited for that. I am so excited for Legend of Zelda: Tears of.
Oh, I thought they were dropping a new Turok.
No,
Come on now.
come on. Now.
You know, B would have passed out. B would have fainted.
No, I almost fainted watching this Zelda joint. They finally got a name for it too, because they kept saying, Breath of the Wild 2, Breath of the Wild 2 sequel. Now it's called Tears of the Kingdom. And man,
Tears of the Kingdom. That's a dope name. That sounds like a rap album name.
Right?
I might. Cash Money shit from 99 and
I might have to change my name in my album to that album. Tears of the Kingdom. No, I'm joking.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Man.
No limit in this title.
Right.
I was so amped when I saw that, man. And they have a date for it, which, I mean, I kind of expected to be sometime next year. I was like, damn, made up. I was hoping it would be like February or maybe March, but I'm gonna have to wait to May. That's gonna be I'm gonna be playing the fuck out that damn game anyway. So I already know once that game comes out, my whole time is when we come on here, they're gonna be like, what games you playing? Zelda. It's like I'm gonna be so devoted to that damn game, man, because I fucking love Zelda. So
the question is now, do you think it's gonna top Breath of the Wild? Do you think it's gonna be because Breath of the Wild was an amazing game? So
I know. I think that's why I'm so they got a tall task, because Breath of the Wild is like Jesus Christ, is fucking phenomenal.
Like I even really enjoy that because I've always told you I'm not a really huge Zelda player or Zelda fan, but Breath of the Wild was an amazing game. So for them to spend this much time on this game and everybody being anticipated, like I just hope it lives up to the expectations. But yeah, man, I just love that it has its own title, and I'm glad it's not called Breath of the Wild 2. I was hoping that they weren't just gonna say Breath of the Wild 2. I hoping it was gonna be its own standalone title. So I'm glad that they did give it a title. And May. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a lot more, gameplay, a lot more, idea about as far as the story, what the journey that Link's gonna be on this time, and and it's exciting, man.
You think the date is gonna stick?
I think so. It's so far out. I don't see how they couldn't make it at this point, unless they're.
Man.
I mean, but I'm saying that because they've already been on that BS as far as pushing the game back, being delayed, not telling us when, like giving us updates on the game. So now, I mean, it's September, so that's literally that's about half a year between now and when the game's supposed to come out. Unless something cataclysmic or fucks up, I think we're okay. I think we're safe. But who's to say? I mean, look, you never know. You never know these days. We'll see.
I was gonna say, look how many times they push back like Cyberpunk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but that's
I don't even
Cyberpunk.
believe in release.
Look how many times
Zelda, Cyberpunk,
I hear you.
Zelda.
They pushed back Metroid to the point we wouldn't even know when that shit coming out no more.
Bruh,
So, I mean,
them niggas quit. Them niggas left. They said,
I'm
fuck
trying
this
to think.
shit, bro.
I don't think Zelda really got pushed back before. Now that I'm thinking about like
They never-
Right, I'm saying
they
this
never
is the
gave us
first
a
They
date.
just never
So
told
this is
us.
the first
This
date
is
They
the
just-
first
they
day
just-
for them to push back. Like,
Right. But
This is the first date they showed us.
It's the first time they showed us an actual date, but they've always kind of teased and said, we're working on it. We're going to show something soon. They just kind of like, kept dangling the carrot. So now they finally gave us, like I said, a date. But I think it's so far out. I'm confident because Nintendo knows how many people have been waiting for this game, and they know how much money this game is going to generate. I don't, because they're going to make money hand over fist with this game. So I'm pretty sure if they saying that date, then it's going to be ready by that date.
I
I
hope
don't
so. I
believe in
really
release
do.
dates
But
anymore.
Yeah, we'll see.
something I just thought about is this is kind of like the second coming of Ocarina of Time, and then what's the one after that? Why don't I forget what's called?
Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask, yeah.
Whereas they followed up a Zelda with another Zelda in the same engine like that. This really doesn't happen like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it looks like it's built in the same engine as Breath of the Wild.
It is.
obviously.
It is.
So that's what they look to crank it out. Usually they drop one and then they wait a couple years, like a good minute before they drop another Zelda.
I mean, it has been a couple of years. It's been
Really?
The first Zelda came out.
Felt like it.
The first Zelda, Breath of the Wild, was a launch title for the Switch, and the Switch came out in 2017. So it's
been 5 years.
been
It's
5
been
years.
out,
It's
like-
been 5. Yeah, it's
Fuck
5
what
years.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
I know it came out
I'm the
before
wrong nigga.
for the pandemic. See, so that was
I'm
like at least
incorrect.
2018.
Yeah, because that was the first.
It's me.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
I'm the problem.
I'm the issue, not
It's
Nintendo.
me. I'm niggas.
I'm niggas. I'm niggas. Oh man. Well, from one big announcement to another big announcement during this Nintendo Direct, GoldenEye 007.
We're online.
It's about time.
Yeah,
It's about time. Look,
yeah, they. That was another big one. That was another like, oh shit, because people been dying to, you know, relive that game and play that game.
Right. And here's the thing. Ever since they announced that Nintendo 64 was going to be on the online, I was like, they got to put Golden out here. And I knew it was going to happen at some point. I'm glad it's finally happening. But the fact that they're going to now have online play, oh, bro, it's about to be crazy. It's about to, and it's coming, not only coming to Nintendo, it's also coming to Xbox too and Game Pass. So that's crazy too. So, and that's because obviously Microsoft owns Rare. So they got a little deal. So, but honestly, this is bringing a little hope. Brings a little hope. And we might be able to get a new Banjo game. I mean, look, they're getting kind of buddy.
How did you spin back over there?
Because Rare also owns Banjo, the same company.
We know that.
So what I'm saying is, if Nintendo and Xbox all friendly and chummy, like they look, bro, we're gonna let you get Golden out on the Switch, but we're gonna put it on Game Pass. Why can't they do that with Banjo? I'm just saying, Banjo 3.
Well, it's like that meme with like the red string attaching and shit, and he like, look, like here, you know, you see if this go here and then this go here, then they can hold a new Banjo game.
I just have hope over here. I'm just trying to have a little hope, okay? I got
just having a little bit of hope for your game.
Just a smidget, just a little smidget of hope. That's all I need.
Somebody got to have hope. Somebody got to keep hope alive. Look, I don't want to.
They got hope too. That's why they're here today. They got hope too. Look, I got them right here.
If you wish upon a star.
Hey, look.
Not wish upon a star. All right.
We talk about how Shigeru Miyamoto came out there, and I thought he was going to announce something like serious, and that nigga said Pikmin. I said, "Nigga, what the fuck you up there talking?" I'm like, "Hey, bro, this ain't what the streets wanted,
bro. How you know?"
Because it's me. I'm the streets.
You the streets?
Me. I'm the streets.
You the streets? First you niggas, and now you the streets, bro. Look,
I didn't care about that Pikmin announcement.
Pikmin 4, Pikmin.
Yeah.
Pikmin, the franchise of Pikmin, I've never gotten into, but it's like one of them franchises. It's like it's got its own little niche. Like everybody, you know, it's that pocket of Nintendo fans that love Pikmin. I mean, they already got 3 games out, and they're doing 4, and they got like another one that like a remote type game of it too. I forget what it's called.
Pikmin, you've been announced Pikmin Mobile. Where it's basically the same thing. Like Pikmin Go. It's like
it's like Pikmin Go, like Pokemon.
It's like Pokemon Go, but you ain't even catching the Pikmin. You just walk around, bro, and it's like a calorie tracker and shit. Nigga, hey, bro, I have a pedometer. I don't need to download no app with some Pikmin in it to do that.
Hey, look. Somebody want it. Somebody want it. That's all that matters. But what I really want, and what I'm glad to see more, is more Bayonetta 3, because that's about to drop. That's dropping super soon, and they showed another gameplay trailer.
October 28th. October 28th.
Next month we here, and look, Bayonetta. Like I'm telling you right now, I've been waiting for, as an exclusive, I've been waiting for this game for so long, and it's just looking better and better. Like the gameplay, the enemies, it gives more idea of like, you know, what the story's about. You get the more of a background on the new character like Viola. Wasn't it Viola? Violetta? But starts with a V. But she in there too, and she got a big ass cat that you can like attack with. Bayonetta's got a whole bunch of new movesets. You can interchange her with different witch time and different type of abilities.
Demon time.
Not demon. She on demon time too, bro. She's on demon time too, probably. But the point is that I'm excited. I'm day one. You already know it's day one. And look, if you ain't played the first 2 Bayonettas and finished them, you got a month. You got a month to get your shit together.
I don't think I am. I mean, I don't think only reason why
get it together. Come on,
dog.
You gotta do it.
The 2K grind,
bro. You can squeeze it in, bro. Stop playing Division for a minute, then play this. Come on.
Nah, it's season 10.
You ain't about that life. You ain't about it. You ain't about it.
He said if it would have been season 7, it would have been different. Season 10,
season 10. Nah, you ain't about that life. You had all this. You had all this time, bro. You had years, bro. We've been telling you to finish the game for years, bro, and you still ain't done it.
I know.
I've never played Bayonetta, so I'm not ready at all.
Y'all slipping. That's all right.
I'm gonna get ready. It's fine. Look, the game ain't going nowhere. It's gonna still be in my. I can still play it. I'm gonna buy the third one. So it's already gonna be on my Switch. And then once I go through the first one and the second one, then bam, there you go. So it's good. Calm down. It's
all right. Look, I'm good. I'm good over here. I'm gonna be playing. I'm gonna be enjoying myself. Like I ain't gonna be behind.
Okay, and another announcement this was a PlayStation. This was like one of my favorite PlayStation games, PS1 games, Fatal Frame. The Fatal Frame announcement, which I was like, man, okay, Nintendo getting some creepy, scary games. All right, I see that. That was a pretty cool one. The mask of the Lunar Eclipse. That's the name of the Fatal Frame game.
So is Fatal Frame? I've never played it, obviously, because I don't play scary stuff. But
I
it
know.
kind of looked like Pokemon Snap, but a scary version. Is that what it is?
Not
I don't know
necessarily.
what Pokemon Snap is.
I
so
know you couldn't answer my question. I was hoping
I know.
you could chime in.
I was sitting there like,
It's- Nah, not necessarily. It's basically just like you going around and like I've never played Fatal Frame either, but I've heard about it. You just go around this like creepy place. You have to like take pictures or snap, but it's snap pictures of like these like ghosts and figures, and that's how you like capture
It's the same
them.
as Pokemon Snap.
Bro, it's not the same as Pokemon Snap. Okay.
In Pokemon Snap, you rode around
I
taking
ain't
pictures
seen
of
not.
Pokemon.
I ain't seen not one Pikachu. Ain't
you
one.
weren't looking hard enough.
Ain't one Bulbasaur over there.
Okay, thank you, Diogen. Diogen said that you're not on rails like in Pokemon Snap. That's the difference. Okay.
Okay.
Because in Pokemon Snap, you just like it's like you're on a roller coaster through the Pokemon like different biomes and taking pictures of them. That's the whole game.
Yep.
I think I remember.
This
having that
sounds
game.
similar, but with ghosts.
yeah.
That's fine with me. I mean, if you like it, I love it. Did any of y'all like that they announced basically all the Resident Evil games is going to come into Switch? But what version? They got the cloud versions.
Yeah, the Resident Evil Village Cloud, which is very interesting to me because like okay.
Cloud versions of Resident Evil 7, 2 and 2 and 3 remakes. So yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean it's every time when I see like a mature like scary type of game or something being on Nintendo, I don't know why I always think it's funny. I don't know why I'm like, why is it coming?
No, I
here?
hear you.
Yeah, it's like why?
I
It's
can't
like,
explain it. Yeah, it's like what? Like why y'all bringing Resident Evil on?
I guess some people want to play Resident. I mean, I get it if you want to play it on the go, but like that's not a game that you really need to play on the go. Resident Evil, that's a game where you got to be in the house,
man,
you immersed in your world, like lights out, just chill. Like I can't play. I couldn't play Resident Evil like handheld. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, that would seem so weird.
I feel you.
Another game coming to the Switch is the 2021 Game of the Year. It Takes Two. Have any of y'all played that game? Have y'all tried that game out?
I didn't finish it, but I played it. And
was that one that we were
fun.
gonna try to play together one time for
no.
for a gaming week?
Is it? Can you play with 4 people?
No, you can't.
Oh, no,
I think it's just 2 people.
I feel like I just remember like it either won an award or something. We were talking about. I don't know. Maybe we weren't talking about playing it, but I remember us talking about it before in the context of it winning an award.
We have talked about it before. You all right about that part. But I didn't finish it, but I played part of it, and it's a really fun game. The Switch version obviously looks worse because it's on the Switch. It's probably the worst platform to play it on, to keep it 100 with you. But it also makes sense to play it on Switch because like Switch will also be about like family friendly and fun like co-op games. So I mean, it makes sense.
Okay, so Kev, what's the purpose of this game?
On Switch.
What's the purpose of this game? Like, what
the story of the game is you are a couple, and you're basically on you find out in the first 5 minutes of the game you're about to get divorced, and then it's affecting your daughter. So somehow some magic happens to where the husband and wife are transformed into these dolls that the daughter made, and you basically rekindle your relationship by playing this whole co-op game. And everything in the game it takes 2 people to do. That's why it's called It Takes Two. All the puzzles take 2 people, all the platforming and stuff. In the game, like every level is different. Like it was a level where we were stuck in the shed. There was another level we was inside of a tree with squirrels. There was another level where we was like in a frozen place, ice skating. Like every level is different. And like it forces you to communicate with your teammates. So it's a dope game to play with somebody that you're cool sitting and talking to, because you're going to be talking a lot trying to figure out the puzzles and work together and stuff. And a good thing is it has the friend pass where only one person has to buy it, and the other person can still play it with them.
So this guy was sitting up here giving all these kids hope that their like divorced parents were about to get back together. They was gonna like work it out. Is what you mean to tell me? Because it's, I don't know, it being like a divorce simulator.
What I was saying. That's not all what I was
saying. I just feel like it was kids played it like, oh, this is all that has to happen for mommy to get back together, and it just made me feel weird that like kids were like, never mind. Anyways.
But yeah, the game, it's a really cute game. It's kind of like a Pixar movie, but you live in it. It's really well done. It's very imaginative. I think it's a fun game. I did not expect it to win Game of the Year when they did win Game of the Year, which is dope because it's very different than what usually wins awards like that. But it's really unique, and I do think everybody should try playing it at least once, because It's fun. It's a genuinely fun game. It's genuinely fun. It's not a you don't get to be shooting and killing like Beezy loves, but you know it's a fun time.
This
I'd
next
much
game.
rather shoot my way through a divorce. What?
Wow.
Damn, Tyler.
I didn't say shoot him. I'm saying if I was gonna have to team up with like somebody that I was about to divorce, never mind. Anyway, I would just rather be like a zombie killer or never mind. Anyways,
I feel you. This next game that they announced, I don't know why I thought every time I think of Granddad, I think of the way he says this title. I think it was to a Nintendo Switch, the Smash Brothers character. I don't know the Fire England nigga. Every time
blind niggas with swords.
Yeah. Every time I see Fire Emblem, I always think when you be like, man, the Fire England nigga. I don't know who the hell it is. Like,
yeah, bro, they all look alike. They're all the same. They all they blind. They all they all the same nigga with different hair. That's what it is.
Yep, so that was the game. Fire Emblem Engage is 3 heroes. I think that's what it's called. So they was they showed
three houses was the last one.
And you said 3 houses, okay. I thought you said hoes for a second. I thought you said hoes.
I did not.
I'm like, what, Kev?
It sounded like something I would say, but that's not what the game was called. So I didn't. It wouldn't have helped the situation.
Not the 3 hoes.
I'm surprised again. Maybe it's just me being not connected to Nintendo world. Wasn't 3 houses? That was a Switch launch title also, right?
I don't know.
Okay,
we don't know.
I thought Granddad followed. I thought you keep.
Bro, I don't keep up with this bullshit, bro. Fuck.
Nigga. I thought you keep up with the Fire Emblem,
nigga.
Bro,
you're the Nintendo guy.
Listen, first of all, I am not. Okay. Second of all,
all of us, you're the Nintendo guy.
Right.
I don't know if you know that, but that's
I am. You. My bad. Okay, I guess I am.
Nintendo
okay.
Guy.
Well,
even though
okay. So even though I am the Nintendo guy, I am not a Fire Emblem dude. Fuck this game. I don't know nothing about this. Only thing I know about Fire Emblem is them niggas that be in the game in Smash and they all look alike. From looking at this, whatever. Okay. Anyway, next, another one. All right, cool. That's all I got to say.
NBA Live Girl in the chat just reminded me. Sifu is also coming in the Switch, and
yes,
I don't know why you. I mean, I take it back. Sifu might be cool on Switch. Also, Sifu's art style is like stylized enough to where it could probably still look good on Switch.
Yeah,
which I don't think that's going to be a problem. I don't know what the frame rate's going to be on Switch. I don't know how it's going to run, but you're not going to lose. You're not going to lose that much graphically. So
it'll be fine. Yeah. I think if any game being ported to Switch, that was a pretty good idea because Sifu's fun enough to play. I can see myself playing Sifu handheld. Like that's something because that's a game that's got a lot of replay value, and I can see myself like if I'm traveling or whatnot, cut on Sifu and play it on the go. That'll definitely kill some time. So yeah, I think that's a good move. And like you said, Kev, I don't think graphically it's going to take that much of a hit. And hopefully, I don't know, maybe they, I doubt it. They ain't. I'm saying they add some little extras in there or something like that, but they probably won't. So
we still ain't got no new story missions on the base Sifu.
Right?
They just keep adding new.
They need
to fuck about no outfits.
Right. It's been long enough, bro. Ain't no DLC.
In the face.
Bro, we need a Sifu DLC for real.
Yes.
Man, they've been slacking.
We do.
Anything else that was announced that we want to talk about?
I think that's pretty
Nintendo. No, I think that was pretty much like the big stuff right there. The big.
I'm with y'all on that.
Yeah. So on to PlayStation State of Play. Man.
Where do we start? I know where we should start. I know where we should start at the beginning because niggas.
I was getting ready to.
Go ahead.
Start at the beginning. No, I was getting ready to start at the beginning. The first game they came out the gate showing a very, very popular fighting game, and that game is Tekken 8. They came out the gate. They came out the gate.
Moment of silence for Tekken 7 for holding us down for damn near a decade. Feels like it, but it's
for real. It's been out for a decade,
bro. I don't know. It feels like it.
Let me Google it.
It's been a long time. It's been a long fucking time.
It's been out for at least about 5-6 years.
It's been a long time.
Let me look at this, dude. How long Tekken 7 been out? So they said Tekken 7 came out in 2015.
Yeah.
About 7 years. I'm
Damn.
telling you, it's been a long time. But
Yeah.
it's time. Look, it's time to put it up in the rafters because number 8 about to be great, bro. First of all, this game looks amazing, bro. It got a little bit of a look. I'm between Street Fighter 6 and this. Oh, bro, hands being thrown. All 2023.
And they said that the trailer was in engine.
Engine, bro.
I thought it was a cinematic trailer.
Nah, bro. Bro, this shit is clean. Look at this. Look at this shit, bro. Look, man.
This don't make no sense.
This don't make this can't be. This look too good. I don't even want,
look good.
bro. Look
I
at this
can't
shit.
front. I never even got into Tekken.
I will get my ass whipped on purpose, bro, just to see this shit.
I was looking at this game like, damn. I was like, this shit looks crazy,
bro. Look at the arena. Look at what's happening in the background while you fighting, bro. Like I know, like you're looking at the fighting and stuff, but the world that they're fighting in, just how everything is. This is in engine, bro. Yeah. This is in game. This is wild, bro.
Of it all,
bro.
The ambiance.
Do they have like a story, kind of like how Mortal Kombat, like you can play?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. So, and obviously, this is gonna be the 25th time that Jin and Kazuya settled their differences. Apparently, hopefully this is the last time because like these niggas are always fighting about something. So hopefully this is the final time. I don't know, but I'm telling you right now, I think what they're gonna do, because I looked in this trailer, because they got Devil Jin. It seems like he's embedded now into Jin, and so instead of being separate characters, I think it's gonna be like
combine them into one character,
right? Or maybe he's gonna have like a buff or something like that, where you can activate or something like that, which I think is cool. But yeah, man, this game looks great. Only thing I need now, they gotta have a wifey in there. They gotta have Christy. If I'm swear I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind, y'all. I'm gonna lose my mind if they show her. I'm losing my mind. I'm telling you that right now.
Is it only gonna be on PlayStation? I thought I only saw Sony.
I think it's. I don't know.
No, they always do this. Where like Sony does all the promoting for it, but it's on every system.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I just I think after they went off, they just show all I saw was PS4 and PS5. I'm like, damn, it's only gonna be on Sony.
Diogo said PC and Xbox.
Don't got the money. Sony don't got the money to do that. Nah. Now, especially after that bullshit Sony done pulled complaining about Microsoft that Microsoft didn't even do. I don't know if you pay attention to B, but like Sony has been complaining that Microsoft owns Call of Duty now, and the Sony's like, it's not fair that they have the right to make it like a console exclusive. But Microsoft was like, bro, we never said that. We told Sony that we would be cool by making at least 3 more years putting Call of Duty on PlayStation. At least 3. They said they said that like they offered them 3 as like a minimum. And then Sony said that's not enough. That we can't agree to that. So now Sony trying to badmouth Microsoft. Make Microsoft look like bullies. Sony's like, it's not fair. They got this exclusive. But nigga, y'all Sony. Y'all the ones who have all exclusives.
Right.
So now everybody's turning on Sony. Like the internet had turned on Sony. Like,
so they had to go ahead and drop this right now. They had to go ahead and drop this real quick to let them remember, like, hey, but we look, we Sony. We got this over here. See, that's why they dropped this state of play. Now that makes sense.
Right, I was gonna say, didn't they just have one of these like 2 weeks ago? Or then maybe not, that was Gamescom. But yeah, like it feels like they was like, oh shit, all right, let's smooth this over. Look, y'all. Like
Sony always trying to show off their exclusives. Sony always showing off exclusives. But then Microsoft finally got one exclusive. That's a big deal. Sony's like, this ain't fair, y'all. This ain't right.
We can't have this.
They're complaining to Congress and other countries. It's just all happening in Brazil.
Oh man,
Sony fake for that.
You said what? Sony fake,
right?
Is Sony fake for that?
For that,
yeah. Fake as hell.
Oh man. And then the next game they show, because they pretty much show some VR2 stuff. I think some stuff that's
you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they dropped some stuff that was coming for the VR2, but you know. Yeah, we don't care. None of us have a VR. I don't even think a lot of people in general has a VR. So, they showed the Star Wars game. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. They showed
another the helmet thing over my head, like over my hair. I tried it once.
Oh, really?
Like a VR headset. I kept it over my hair. I was like, well, so I was like holding it in front of my face just so I could like see what it looked like. Anyway, so no, I don't have one. It's the short answer.
Yeah, that game. What's this called? Demio.
Nigga, I saw that shit. I said, nigga, y'all think y'all slick making demo with an extra E in it. I know I know to read demo.
Right.
That's what I thought at first.
Demo when I see it.
Oh, I didn't say demo, bro. It's a game that y'all working on. Y'all trying to sell off. Fuck out of here.
And then they showed Yakuza. I think I'm saying
Yakuza.
I think I'm saying it wrong. You're
saying it very wrong. I'll pick it up.
That's a bingo thing.
Yeah. BZ saying something wrong.
Yeah, I'm saying wrong. Yeah, right?
He's trying to say Yakuza. Yeah. The next like a Dragon spinoff is called Ishin. I didn't realize that the Like a Dragon series was going to be a series of Yakuza like one-offs, essentially. Which I think is a very interesting way to go about it, because the last Yakuza Like a Dragon was the first time they went full turn-based RPG. which seemed very successful. I looked at the numbers on it. It was like one of the best. It was like the Yakuza that sold the best outside of Japan was that one, the one that wasn't like a straight up brawler. So it looks like they're gonna keep doing it, which I think is dope. Because this game looked cool.
Yeah, like a beat 'em up type of game, like it's just a straight up beat 'em up.
I don't know if it's gonna be turn based. The last Like a Dragon game was turn based, but
I don't think it's turn based.
Like it was a beat 'em up.
Yeah, this one I mean, based off the looking at the trailer, the gameplay stuff, it didn't look like it was turn based. It didn't look like it. Next what they showed was I'm ready for this game to come out now. I'm sick of seeing trailers for it. The Hogwarts Legacy, the Harry Potter joint. I'm ready for that game to come out. As a Harry Potter fan, I'm definitely looking forward to playing that one.
Did you choose your house yet? Because apparently you can go on WB and choose your house already.
No, you said go on where?
Go on the WB games or the WB site, and then you can pick if you like Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor.
Thanks for the heads up. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Next joint they showed was Pacific Drive, another game. I didn't.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. This trailer came on before they announced what it was. I'm like, how did they get the license to make Ghostbusters game, but you just in the car? Because I dead ass thought they was riding around in the Ecto One, or like I guess
it do look like the Ecto
One.
It do look like it.
That's what I thought it was. I was like, all right, so when's they gonna get out the car and catch a ghost? I really thought it was a Ghostbusters trailer for real, and like they might want to look into that honestly, because it looked like it was an Ecto One type of thing.
It was Pacific Drive, bro. Sorry. And then they showed, they talked about the PlayStation Stars program that's gonna be dropping. They still didn't. I mean, you would have thought they would have gave us like, hey, it's coming this day, or gave us something just showing like digital collectibles and all that stuff. I was like, okay, just let us know when that's gonna be available. So
I still don't know about that whole PlayStation Stars. I still don't really know like the real true the purpose of it yet, other than you getting some digital art or digital artwork or whatever it is, or some collectibles. But like, I hope they have some better like perks that can they explain the more like, I guess, useful perks, like, okay, are we gonna get discounts on games, or I know we get like exclusive trophies and stuff like that, but like or something where it feels like we're actually getting something of value other than this, because I don't give a fuck about this digital shit, bro.
Yeah, it's like, okay, just let us know when you can sign up for it or whatever, and then that's it. Another one they showed was a Swindwali. I think that's how you say that name.
It's not Synduality.
Synduality. Okay, yeah. That joint. That was another one I kind of didn't.
It kind of reminded me a tiny bit of like a Nier Automata type style, but not as dope. But like this, the world, and you know how it kind of just feels.
I can see the world.
The world feels kind of like that, but it's still like, I don't know about having this whole mech thing, and then I don't know if you control the mech separately, or you're together, if you're like synchronized with the mech. And then I don't know. It's just like, it looks okay.
These two games, like this one and the one after, is really when I had to remember that Sony is a Japanese country. Like, so, okay, this is clearly like the Japanese anime type aesthetic, and these type of games that people who like that stuff usually play. That's what I tuned out during that part. I was like, oh, okay, this is I gotta go get some water real quick and come back, because I had Synduality nor Stellar Blade is for me. But I'm pretty sure that somebody's gonna like them, because like it's like mech games aren't really my thing, except for this new Gundam game. I'm gonna try that one. Other than that, it's not my thing. But I know that they do sell, and I know that they're popular. So
yeah. Not his next. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Granddad.
No, I was gonna say, if we're gonna touch on Stellar Blade, now personally, I find myself probably being more interested in Stellar Blade than the other game. That one looks a little bit more up my alley. Just looking at the gameplay. It's that, third person, action RPG style game. And it's got like, the combat system looks kind of cool. So I don't know. I might check that one out. But the other one, I'm definitely not, too hype about. The Synduality or whatever they call that shit. But yeah, the Stellar Blade, I'm gonna keep my eye on that one for sure.
This game, when they was showing the trailer for this one, for a second, I was like, is this the sequel to what's that hard ass game? Sekiro. Like, I thought when this trailer first came on, the game I'm talking about now is called Rise of the Ronin. But the way the fighting style and everything was going, and he was parrying, I'm like, is this the sequel to Sekiro? I'm like, oh shit. But no, it was a completely different. It kind of gives me that feel of Sekiro. It looks just like it to me. So I thought it was, but it was, once the name popped up, I'm like, oh, okay, Rise of the Ronin. It got like a Sekiro meets Ghost of Tsushima type of vibe to it.
It's just because of the era that it's set in.
Yeah.
Japan.
Yep. So it's just like, okay.
So question,
I need. Oh, I'm sorry. Question.
Go ahead. No, before I ask.
No, I was saying, I just hope it's not extremely difficult to play. But if it's not, I would definitely, play it. I'll definitely give it a try.
Yeah, they say it's coming out it's going to be an exclusive that's coming out in 2024. But the question is, do you think they're overdoing it with the samurai games? Because a lot of samurai games are coming out like one after the other.
It's about to get bad.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's about to get
bad. It's about
I was thinking that.
Yeah, because it's like ever since Ghost,
Tyler was saying what I was about to say.
Ever since Ghost and Sekiro kind of like took off, it seems like there's a new like samurai style game coming out like and it's like you can tell that they're being, they're trying to catch this flame that Sekiro and Ghost ignited. But I don't know. I feel like they're doing too much with it. It's like too many.
Yeah, because they had that game Trek to Yomi. I think that came out. That was a pretty cool game. I came from it. Was a quick.
No, I'm not saying they're bad game. I'm just feel like they're just dipping into this well a little too often, too fast. Yeah. It's like it's gonna start to kind of like make them not feel as unique. Because like, okay, here's another samurai game. So it's like. I wish they would kind of slow down.
Watered down.
Yeah, slow down a bit, or at least kind of find a different time period to do this in, or a different like era. I don't know, but I don't know.
Look, hey, Granddad, we'll be saying that shit now and then. That's Ghost of Tsushima 2. We'll be
no, wait a minute. Ghost 2 is different. Ghost earned his stripes. Ghost 2 different, bro.
That's not the same.
That's not the same at all. Jin, no, my man Jin earned his stripes. He good.
Yeah,
he got his.
And then the biggest issue here is this looks like another contender for what Assassin's Creed Japan is going to try to be. I do not know why Ubisoft decided to do this to themselves. If they finally announced that they're making Assassin's Creed Japan, I think it's a bad idea, personally, just for me. All it's going to do is get compared to Ghost of Tsushima. So Ghost of Tsushima is essentially Assassin's Creed Japan, but with the budget and time that Ubisoft won't give it. Exactly. So I don't even know why they waste their time going over there. They need to stick to. There's a lot of other time periods they could go to. And even if Assassin's Creed Japan turns out to be a good game, it will never be able to get its own respect because it's constantly going to be compared to Ghosts. And now we're getting Rise of Ronin, which looks, like I said, another Assassin's Creed Japan type of game.
Like Ghost and Sekiro.
Assassin's Creed just took too long to do that game. They should have been the first one to do it. They had all this time in the world to make this game, and they just kept not doing it. And now it's too late.
They should have did it first. It's too late. The problem, they can't scrap it because they just finally announced last week that they was doing it. And they, look, y'all. Because I think the only cool thing that they're going to have with the Assassin's Creed game is that it'll be on other platforms because Ghost is only on PlayStation and it's probably gonna be on PC soon.
That's a valid point.
That's the only thing, the selling point they're gonna have is, hey, we're not console locked. That's it. Other than that,
but it still has to be a good game though. So like they have,
does.
So that's the thing.
I don't know, bro, because I fuck with Assassin's Creed, but even I know not all the Assassin's Creed games are good. Some are average, some are just all right. This was clearly just had to make another one. I don't know what this is going to be like, but I know that they said that the Japan one is going to be another RPG one, kind of like Odyssey, Valhalla, and Origins, the RPG ones, and that Mirage is going to be the action adventure kind of like the original AC 1 and 2. So like, sounds like they're finally making they're splitting the difference and making the kind of Assassin's Creed for everybody. Because I personally like the older style. I wasn't really super duper into the big open world RPG ones that went on forever. But that's what the Japan one's going to be. Which again, they don't need to do that. They don't even need to go there. They need to choose another country, choose another time period. But they already said they got like 4 more Assassin's Creed things lined up. And unfortunately, they think Japan is the destination they need to hit. And I blame the fans. The fans really did beg them to go to Japan for a very long time. And they chose the worst time to pull the trigger.
Yeah, they should have just did it earlier. They knew that at some point they was going to have to do this. They should have just did it out the gate. So
it's a wrap. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be good for them. If that game come out and it's not even off like without question a good game, like borderline great,
Yeah, it's a
It's
wrap.
gonna get trashed.
It's a
Who's
wrap.
gonna get trashed? It's not gonna have any of the exaggerated swagger of a black team. Like
But you know what game does have all that?
what?
God of War, Ragnarok.
There's no black team.
Bro, Kratos black, bro. He in the team, but he black.
Chance is white.
But he black.
And his son is mixed. His son mixed, so he kind of said that. Boom, right there. Boom. And
Now we're black because Kratos is not.
that man is black. All right.
Anyway,
We're not gonna talk about.
Really just be saying anything.
Nah, bro, it's true, bro. It's true. Look, we ain't gonna get into this. All right, look, check the facts. Anyway, Ragnarok is happening, y'all, and it's coming soon, bro. And a new gameplay trailer released at the very end of State of Play. And I'm telling you right now, this
With a
game.
controller too.
Oh yeah, they're also gonna have an exclusive controller. Look, I love God of War. I ain't buying. I got 2 controllers right here. I don't need another one. It ain't that serious. But for the super fans out there, go for it. Do what you gotta do. But this game,
but the super fans is buying that $200 box version.
You damn right.
Like
the
hammer and the crystals and
shit.
You right. And they don't even come with the game. Did y'all know that?
Nah, it's the digital download.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why the fuck you giving them a steel book for the game that don't come with a hard copy of the game?
Because they dumbasses ain't gonna buy it.
No sense.
Because they get a hammer.
That's like buying a book sleeve, but none of the pages come inside it. Like, man, what the fuck I'm gonna do with this?
Hey, bro, visualize. Like, look.
Not visualize. What?
Like we visualizing this trailer right now with all this amazing combat and these dope ass enemies, bro.
I had to watch trailer like this because I don't like trailers. Not even with movies,
bro. I had to.
They be showing too much, telling too much. I don't be wanting to know.
Nah, bro. Like it's too much.
I don't want to know.
But like even the little bit they showing, bro, it probably just scratching the surface. It's so much, bro. But like I'm telling you right there,
that's what you hope.
The end, the final scene. Where the fight that I've been waiting for since the last, bro. That fight with Thor about to be something serious, bro.
That fight with Granddad, you think we're gonna have like Cream Valkyrie levels of boss fights?
Yeah, they had Valkyries in there. They had Valkyries in there in the trailer. So we're gonna be fighting some more Valkyries. Oh yeah, some more Valkyries gonna be fought. You fighting Thor? Like I'm wondering if we're gonna fight Odin. Look. I'm saying I want them with this one because I'm pretty sure they gotta go all. I don't know if they got another game in them after this in the same mythology or not. But if so, then it's got to be Odin in the final one. But like right now, game of the year already. I ain't played it yet. I ain't got
back to Assassin's Creed for a second. Back to Assassin's Creed for a second.
We don't give a fuck about that, bro. We talking about a better game.
At least they're smart enough to make Valhalla while Vikings are still hot. Because Vikings finna fall off soon too. Because Vikings had a quick little resurgence for the past couple years, but they finna fall off right after God of War is done with this Viking saga, this Norse mythology saga. Vikings finna fall back off.
Oh yeah.
But at least they met Valhalla, the Assassin's Creed game, in time. So they did that correctly. Just way too long for Japan. It's fucked up for them. But yeah, God of War 2 gonna be crazy. That's the only game I'm looking forward to this fall. To be honest with you. So
I'm telling you. So that's gonna be definitely the game to cap off my 2022. Like after I finish Bayonetta, straight to this one. And
you don't have time?
Yeah, Bayonetta comes out the end of October. So so that's a good 2 weeks before this come out. So I can knock it out in 2 weeks.
You ain't not got none of 2K in these like
bro,
4 or 5 days.
Bro, don't worry about 2K. 2K. I'm gonna be honest with you. When them games drop, 2K is on the back burner. So I'm gonna get my 2K in between now and then. Because between now and then.
All right.
Also,
here first, we're gonna need to find a backup point for when Willie leaves us.
I'm not leaving y'all. I'm gonna still play with y'all. I'm just saying though, like
Willie leave us.
I'm not gonna leave. You can be drastic, bro. I'm just saying that my priorities are gonna shift a little bit. I'm gonna still be there for the team. Look, if the call comes in that we hooping. What I'm saying is, like, I'd rather be, chopping up some shit with these axes and these blades of chaos and with some witch time, and then, hit the court afterwards. That's all I'm saying. I'm still here. Still standing. Still strong.
Oh, man. I'm trying to think. I guess y'all want to touch on, I know you've been kind of going back and forth touching on the Assassin's Creed stuff, because I know Ubisoft, they had their event. Yeah, they had their event. What was that this past Saturday?
Give a fuck.
Yeah. It was just like, I mean, they already talked about the stuff. I already knew that was coming, so they didn't talk about anything that was like groundbreaking or eye opening for me.
You ain't trying to get on that Skull and Bones?
Look, bro. Oh my god.
I know you played that one game with you.
If my nephew wants to play it with me, I play it with him.
You need to talk him out of it.
You need to
talk him out of it.
Look, talk him.
It's gonna be hard talking that little dude out, but we'll see. If he doesn't want to play it, that's fine with me too. But I think he might be like Skull and Bones, or whatever. So I'll play it with him.
Like it could be fun, maybe.
It could be, maybe. So
they're gonna lie.
Why are you lying?
This game looks horrible. This game is just
the idea of it is decent.
Pirates fell off a while ago, and that's why Disney wants to make another.
After Jack Sparrow fell off, Pirates fell off. Look,
Pirates are not hot right now.
Ain't nobody trying to be Blackbeard out here.
He said Pirates are not hot right now.
They're not like
right?
So. That's what Black Flag was peak pirate popularity. After Black Flag, they've been making this game since Assassin's Creed Black Flag. This is basically a Black Flag spinoff. It looks like Black Flag. And that game is 2 console generations ago. So the problem is they've been riding this game out too long. They should have been canceled a long time ago. And now it seems like, well, shit, we done put so much into it. We gotta release the game at this point. It's gonna flop. I'm talking about it's gonna flop.
It's gonna flop like a fish on the deck.
I'm telling you, bro. Ooh wee, it's gonna flop like it flips.
Like, look at me.
He said it's gonna flop like it flips.
Bro. Now, I wish the game had some fans. I hope that the game does have fans. I hope I hope that they can find a fan base for it. Because I mean, some people play Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves seems to have some type of fan base. But the funniest part about this presentation was the way that they had like these people come on and be like, "Oh yeah, I played it early. I'm like a Ubisoft like a fan first, like like ambassador for this game." Like, y'all found these people in the office. These ain't no real people. These people ain't really. These people was not excited about it.
Go do this presentation or you fired.
Yup.
Oh man, y'all crazy. All right, so that's gonna do it for news and topics today. You want to go to?
Hey, but did you talk about Division?
He didn't.
I already knew. Yeah, it's the.
I knew, but
I didn't even know. Right, because I didn't know. I was like, they still making Division.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that shit.
Yeah, they're coming out with 2 free-to-play games. Division Heartland, which is gonna take place. Which I think this is pretty cool. I think they're gonna finally kind of get away from New York and DC and kind of take place in a small town, so you get to do missions and build your character up. I don't know if it's gonna be the same character, but you can still build your character from scratch doing that one. Then they have a mobile version of it called Resurgence, which is dropping. But neither of them have release dates. They've been talking about shit. They've been talking about Heartland for like the last 1.5 years, 2 years. So it's just kind of like, all right, just give me dates. So that's why I wasn't really eye-opening, because it's like, y'all show us this, sign up to play the beta or whatever the beta is released, and then it's like, well, what's the release date? So at this point, I was like, I get it when I get it. I mean, Division 2, they still got 3 more seasons of Division dropping. You know, we got the season 10 drop that came out today, and we got season 11 that's going to be dropping with another Manhunt in December. So yeah, I mean, they keep me busy. So whenever Heartland and Resurgence and all them come out, I get it when I get it. So that's why I didn't really care about the Ubisoft thing. I'm like, they're not really saying nothing for me that got me excited. So
as the like resident Assassin's Creed person, they announced a bunch of Assassin's Creed stuff. They showed us like collections, like Infinity is like a way to play all Assassin's Creed games. They announced they got the Netflix deal. They got a show on Netflix. That could be really interesting. Me and Diogo was talking about it in Discord. That could work out really, really, really well if they do it correctly. The issue is I don't trust Ubisoft like to just do it correctly. But the best way to go about it, I'm sure all of us in here are old enough to know what Quantum Leap is. They even announced a Quantum Leap reboot. That's interesting. But if they do it to where every season is different, kind of like every Assassin's Creed game is different, like just Quantum Leap the seasons, or like American Horror Story, where every season is different, but like it's still like still an assassin, an assassin just in a different period, it could be dope. It could be really, really, really good if they do it like that. Or they might find another way to do it. But the feeling, it's gonna be bad. Will I watch it? I'm gonna watch it. But I'm just saying, that's my hunch.
Let me say real quick, they also have like Assassin's Creed, like an 11-minute documentary on YouTube that I haven't gotten a chance to watch yet, but I am gonna watch it because I'm kind of interested to see what it's going to just sort of talking about the trajectory of the game since it came out and how like a lot of games now like use elements that were sort of introduced in the OG Assassin's Creed. So I'm gonna check that out.
Now, Mirage looks interesting. I'm excited about Mirage because Mirage is a return to the Assassin's Creed games that I fell in love with, like the original Assassin's Creed games. It's going to be in Baghdad. We're back to the sand and the sun. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be fun for me, at least. You know what it is. I told you. I'm saying it's me. It's just Kev we talking about, y'all. You know what it is. But looking forward to it. It looks fun. I'm going to play it. All the other Assassin's Creed games, we don't know what they are yet, besides the one in Japan, which is codenamed Assassin's Creed Red. So that's really everything that we care to talk about from the Ubisoft presentation. Honestly, I know y'all don't want to hear us talk about Just Dance or anything else or Mario plus Rabbids. That's really it.
We don't care about any of that stuff. You go to commercial, Granddad, and we come back and do the live questions, and one got to go from you guys.
All right, y'all. So 60-second ad break. If you are a subscriber, you gonna stick with us. If not, you can go finish watching that Ubisoft bullshit. Then pass the time.
Damn.
Right.
Okay.
Right. See,
I knew he was about to come with some bullshit.
But I didn't say that to the people. It wasn't the people. It was Ubisoft. It was Ubisoft. See, come on, you gotta give me that. I gotta insult somebody. Come on now.
Yeah, you see.
Why not? Why not be Ubisoft? All right, we'll see y'all in a minute.
All right, so. Now we've reached the One Gotta Go part of the show. So this week's One Gotta Go, it came about because a couple of days ago, I was saying, what do we eat? And then I was looking at the restaurants by my house, and the Popeyes by my house, they closed it for reconstruction. But I drove by it and it was open again, so I had to stop up in there, give me some chicken. And then it dawned on me as I was on that line, who has the best fast food chicken nuggets? So we're gonna do One Gotta Go fast food chicken nuggets.
Just glad this wasn't some bullshit like last time.
Yeah,
so
I know,
thank
right?
you for that.
Yeah.
Or should it be One Gotta Stay? What would y'all prefer?
I mean,
One Gotta Stay or One Gotta Go? We're gonna do One Gotta Stay first.
Let's do One Gotta Stay.
One Gotta Stay should make you think about it harder. All right, so here are the options: Chicken McNuggets, the classic. Wendy's nuggets, Chick-fil-A nuggets, or Popeyes nuggets. One gotta stay. Go through it again. You got Chicken McNuggets, you got Wendy's nuggets, you got Chick-fil-A, then you got the Popeyes nuggets. One gotta stay.
I say
Wendy's.
Wendy's because the spicy nuggets be.
You know what? The spicy nuggets be hitting when they fresh. Cause sometimes they be bullshitting. They be bullshitting with them spicy nuggets. They be fucking the ones that been all day. Sitting in that hood.
I'm gonna be real with you. I did not know Popeyes had nuggets. I really
they ain't all that. They not really.
Nuggets are good.
They okay. They okay. They pretty good.
I did not know that Popeyes had nuggets. I guess because I've never even thought to get. I've never got like nuggets from Popeyes. Like that never even came across my mind.
I ordered I can say my order. My order was the sandwich combo, and then there's a side of nuggets. Like I ordered a thing of nuggets too.
Have you tried a new shrimp they got? It's like hush puppy shrimp or some shit. Because I don't really go.
But it looked good.
But yeah, I saw the commercial. I was like, oh, that look good. I'm gonna have to stop by Popeyes one day and get it. But I don't really eat fast food like that, honestly. But
I don't either.
One day I'm gonna get them shrimp.
Yeah, I try to limit my fast food to like once a week, and that was the time. I was watching UFC and everything, so it makes sense. But like I said, my answer, I might have to go with Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A nuggets. It's just they taste so much like I can tell it's real chicken. Like clearly, it's not uniformly shaped like McNuggets. Even though McNuggets are classic. McNuggets held you down. All right.
Look, they did. But sometimes you got to question. You got to question if that's really McChicken nuggets. That's an actual chicken in them chicken nuggets. Like
you don't question Wendy's the same.
Look,
nah,
I don't.
Nah. But here's the thing. Definitely. Here's the thing, though. I'm with you, Kev, with the Chick-fil-A. Only if Chick-fil-A decided to come out with a spicy nugget, bruh, I might be on board with you. That would be different. I don't know why Chick-fil-A fucking around. I don't know why they.
I think all the fast food restaurants sat down and like they agreed. They must sat down with Chick-fil-A and said you can have your nuggets, but you just can't make a spicy variation. I feel
Nah,
like that
bruh.
must have been the under table agreement they made.
Nah, bro. Cause them grilled nuggets, bro. Nah, nobody want them shits, bro. They need to make
No,
a spicy.
I fuck with them.
No.
nuggets,
I'm not saying they bad.
Damn.
I'm not saying they're bad, but I'm saying, listen. They okay, but everybody in the streets know that the real choice was a spicy nugget, and they probably, I'm thinking with Kev, they probably shut it down because they knew Chick-fil-A would run the streets even more if it was a spicy nugget out there.
They knew Chick-fil-A.
Okay, wait.
on
Let
the
me just
street.
say this real quick though, because like I fuck with the grilled nuggets only because, like I said, I don't really eat fast food that much, right? So like if I'm like running, like I'm super busy and I don't have time to like get no real food, like Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets are the one fast food that I will get because it doesn't feel like fast food to me because it's literally just like cut up grilled chicken, right?
Yeah.
But like the thing is like back in the day, I would fuck up some like chicken nuggets from McDonald's, but now you cannot pay me to eat one of them motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah, I mean, look, hey, I feel you. But wait. Bean said because spicy nuggets would represent the devil. They got spicy chicken sandwiches.
They do got spicy chicken.
They just brought back the spicy grilled joint. Fire. You ain't had that? Have you had that? The spicy grilled chicken sandwich?
I haven't tried the grilled chicken.
Get on that.
If I'm going to Chick-fil-A, I'm going over there to eat the bad food.
Get the spicy grilled chicken sandwich. Change your life. Maybe not, but it's good. It's good.
This man said maybe not.
But now,
no
it's
chicken and Bojangles. I never had the nuggets.
They got nuggets.
I can't speak on that.
I didn't know church had nuggets.
I ain't had churches since I ain't had church's chicken since I lived in Gary.
I don't be at churches.
I was in the D.
Yeah.
But man, them honey butter biscuits though.
Them honey butter,
them honey butter biscuits was them honey butter biscuits was good. Yeah, I ain't
the honey butter biscuits.
But we're not talking biscuits. We talking nuggets.
But we should have did a one guy over biscuits, bro. That would have been good.
We can do that next time.
Whatever. Yeah, next time got to be biscuits.
But that sounds like something I already had us do before, but we can do it again if we don't remember shit.
I think we did that before.
Did we? Oh, maybe I don't remember.
We did,
so.
but
it's all good.
I'll vote. So the chat said that Wendy's got to stay, and I think they're being swayed by the spicy nuggets.
It's the spicy nuggets.
Nuggets are good. Yeah, spicy nuggets are good. Now, which one would have had to go?
I'd have to say Popeyes.
I think are we all gonna say McDonald's?
I would say Popeyes because I never had Popeyes.
Because you ain't had it.
I'm saying Popeyes because McDonald's, even though like they probably not even real chicken, but McDonald's nuggets are just too legendary to leave out. I mean, like when you think of chicken nuggets, you gotta
hold you down.
It holds you down. But like I said, like yeah,
I hear you. It's like I'm turning my back on the past. I hear you.
Right.
But
if you ain't, everybody had chicken McNuggets. Come on now. Everybody fucked up
when you
chicken
think
McNuggets.
of chicken nuggets, you think of McNuggets. At least I do.
Yeah,
you do.
I hear you. With some sweet and sour sauce.
I was a barbecue. It was a barbecue sauce. I couldn't do the sweet and sour. I respect it though, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And I always been like Wendy's nuggets, sweet and sour. When I was doing Popeyes nuggets for a minute, and they had that Meg hottie sauce because that's basically like sweet and spicy. Like that was
it's their sweet heat sauce. They still have it. They just changed the name of it.
It's a little different, I think. I think it's like slightly different, but it could all be some marketing bullshit.
It probably is. But yeah, that was this week's One Gotta Go. So this one didn't cause any tension.
Yeah,
because you weren't asking us about back sweat and shit.
Right.
That's why I wasn't.
I know, right?
Look, 2 weeks ago was a little wild, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That shit was wild as hell.
It made you think though.
I mean, we didn't want to though.
Made me gag.
And we shouldn't be thinking about that type of stuff.
That man said it made you think though.
You really had to sit there and weigh your options last time, and I think that's the sign of a good one. Gotta go.
I mean, yeah. I mean, hey.
That man said it made you think though.
It made you think though. Sound like Kodak.
Like that was just
you think though.
Like that was just a giveaway right there. It made you think though.
But yeah, now it's time to get into the questions.
All right, y'all. So we gonna get into our questions. So I'm only seeing Krishna in here, so we'll bring in Krishna. Tehran, if you're still here, I don't know if you left, but if you're still here, you can still hop in the question queue. We can answer your question. If not, if anybody else wants to answer a question, you can also hop into our pod question queue on Discord. But let's get Krishna in there. You are live.
You're on mute, Krishna.
Can you hear me?
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
What up?
What up?
What up, people?
It's good.
Chilling.
All right. I got a good question for y'all in like 2 parts.
All right.
Let me get this out. Hold on. Pause this real quick. Yeah. All right. So my question is for fighting games. What would you say was the best thing that they could have asked? What they could have added to fighting games, and what was the worst thing they could have added to fighting games?
The best thing, I'll go first because I'm fighting. The best thing they added in fighting games, from like old OG fighting games to now, combo systems. I love the combo systems in the game. That's something that's got to always be there from now to this point on. The worst thing that I think that they added, frame data and people knowing about frame rates and plus and minus, all that stuff. So people now, all that type of stuff, it pulled away from making the game just fun to people being analytical and wanting to buff and nerf and strip things away from characters. So adding that type of stuff to the fighting game element and then having people, being able to manipulate it and change it, that I think took away from the pure fun of a fighting game where it's just like, okay, you got the characters you got and you had to make it work OG style. So, if you had a broke character, you had a broke character. You had to find a way around it. So that's what I say. So combos are good. Learning about frame data and all that other stuff and plus and minus and all these other things. I think, I respect it, but that's me.
Because I'm more of like an old fighting game. Oh, man, Kev, you about to go?
I was, but I'm pretty sure you have your answer together, so I'm gonna let you go.
Okay, my answer is pretty short, but yeah. So since I'm more of like an old school fighting game type person, I'm gonna say that the best thing they added was finishing moves, and that's still my shit, y'all know. And then also when they added my answers are about to be very Mortal Kombat heavy shit. When they added the X-ray things to
when you get hit. When you get hit, and you see the bones,
that shit was lit. And then I'm gonna say that the worst thing that they added was fucking 3-dimensional playing spaces, 3-dimensional graphics. Yes, 3-dimensional playing spaces where they moving around like they did when they went from Mortal Kombat 3 to Mortal Kombat 4.
Look, they just fucked up. That was just Mortal Kombat. Tekken been doing it right all their life.
That's what I'm saying. Virtual Fighter, Soul Calibur, Tekken.
It's just Mortal Kombat. Right. Mortal Kombat the one that messed it up.
Mortal Kombat was
y'all stayed 2-dimensional fighting?
Do we? Well, unless it's Tekken. Or maybe, not really. Tekken, Soul Calibur, sometimes, but mostly, Virtual Fighter, but mostly me personally, I enjoy a good 2D fighter more than anything. I like 2D fighters more than 3D fighters, but I don't mind 3D fighters if it's good.
Mm-hmm. I think the best thing is for most fighting games, I think it's kind of like adding a story element to the fighting game now. It's not just you go on and then you just fight your buddies or fight online. You can actually play and fight through a story. Because I want to say, of course, Mortal Kombat was doing that since Mortal Kombat 9, but then Street Fighter and then y'all mentioned earlier Tekken, they kind of incorporated that as well too, right? Have a story. So I think that's the best thing. The worst thing, I can't think of nothing bad as far as worst thing that they did to fighting games. I mean, I don't know because I'm not really immersed in the fighting games like that, so I can't really think of something worse that they did.
Okay. I can go. The best thing I'm gonna say is that they started adding things to make it more dramatic to watch. Specifically Tekken, they added the slowdown moments in the game. They started adding things for viewers to get the viewers engaged and excited, not just the players. Because now these games are on such big stages and there's so many people watching it, there's we got to make it more of a show. I think that stuff is dope. So I'm gonna put that as the best thing. The worst thing that they added is just the worst. What's some of the fighting games I genuinely just don't like? Zone characters. Zone characters are the worst. I hate them. Zoners
you just don't know how to play against them. That's why you hate them.
Like I said, zoners suck.
Bro, there's a way around a zoning character. You just gotta find it.
Dang. You gonna let him talk to you like that, Cam?
Hey, I said what I said. My answer won't change. Zoners suck.
That man said you need to step your fighting game up.
Right? There's a duck button for a reason. There's a dodge button.
Wow.
There's characters that teleport.
Don't let him talk to you like that, Cam.
There's aerial.
I wouldn't take that if I were you, Bloodbath.
I'm just saying,
man. This is the same nigga who said he don't want frame data in games so people can get good. But then you sit here and tell me that I need to learn how to get good.
I didn't
Make
say,
up your
bro. You
motherfucking
said
mind.
zoners, bro. You said take away a whole character,
Motherfucker.
bro. I just said take away a move coming out in 0.2 seconds, and you can't block it, you know, unless you got like light speed, flash, response time, stuff like that. That's what I mean. You know,
Beans came up with a better answer. He hates arena fighters. I hate arena fighters too. That's my
yes,
answer.
we all. I think we all collectively hate
the
arena
whole
fighters.
arena fighter genre. It sucks. Almost as bad as zoners. That's my answer.
I don't know why they still make arena fighters.
Well, I guess we'll put my own answer into there. I think the one thing I have to say I like about fighting games would be, I have to say it's better that you're not just always doing one-on-one. You can now have teams in fighting games. You can use multiple characters, because used to be you only had one character that you do all the time. It's like now you can use 3 different characters, and I got to go with what you were saying, Granddad, the combo system, the matchup creates more exciting gameplay, just seeing all the interesting things that you can do.
Yeah.
And the worst thing that I have to say that they added, and being that I'm an old school player, I do love the old school rules, is that I hate the lab. I seriously hate the lab. I'm a type of person who learns raw, on the fly. It's like you put your 1 quarter in, wherever your best character is, you better figure it out and figure it out fast.
It ain't like that no more, man. Like people sit and people got a chance now. Like I said, with the lab, people sit in hours, they train, they try combos out that you ain't never heard of before, things that you won't ever use. They find exploits. Back in it, like I was like you, back in the day, you go to the arcade, put your quarter in, you pick the character and you figure it out, and you lose a lot of money, but that's how you got better. Or if you had a system at home, you get the homies and y'all just sit there and y'all just figure it out. Like we couldn't even we didn't even know how to do special moves. There was no move list. We had to figure that stuff out. When you figured out how to do a fatality, that was a special moment. Like when you figured it, because
lying. Even
this
in
man
the
don't
arcade, the side of the arcade cabinet.
Not all of them, bro. Not all of them. Not all of them. I'm telling you that right. Not all of them.
Yeah, not if you go to a hood one, because
not in the hood. Not in Gary. Not in Gary, bro.
Bro, you go to the arcade.
We barely saw what the game was, bro.
That shit had graffiti and shit all over and everything.
Bro, you ain't come, bro. I don't know where you came from, but arcades was gangster, bro.
Man, we didn't really have arcades like that when I
was
a kid.
Them shits was faded out and everything. You couldn't even see it on the side.
Bro, sometimes you put the quarter in, you wouldn't even get to play, bro. Just fake that shit, bro.
You had to get the guy like, hey man, took my quarter.
Yeah, be doing that sometime. It be doing that sometime. Hit on the side.
The only arcade cabinets I saw, like as a kid for real, was like the ones in random places. Like if you had a laundromat or something, they just happen to have a random arcade cabinet. I wasn't going to full. The only time I went to a full ass arcade is like from at Chuck E. Cheese or something. But we ain't have arcades.
Nah,
like
bro, that ain't a real arcade, bro. No, that's not a real arcade.
I'm acknowledging
I can't say that's a real arcade either.
We all agree.
You remember the butterfly?
Yeah, niggas, the dance.
Go to the butterfly?
Yes.
No, it was the arcade outside of Detroit. It was so fucking dope.
Man. And they had a go-kart. They had a little go-kart space up in there too. Oh yeah, butterfly.
Yes, that was
always
shit.
I'm telling you, Tyler. I think we crossed paths, Tyler. No. No.
It sounds a lot like Tootsie Roll. I'm just saying.
He said the butterfly. You mean the dance?
I'm telling you, Tyler, you crossed paths.
The butterfly. It's the Tootsie Roll.
Anyway,
cotton candy, sweet and low.
Turn his bike off. Turn his bike off too.
Right.
To the left. To the left. To the right. To the right.
No.
Easy, you haven't told us what you hate about fighting games.
Yeah, I still.
He don't know. He ain't got no answer.
I can't think of. Yeah, like. Yeah, I'm not immersed in the fighting games like that, so I can't really think of something. Well, okay, one thing I remember I didn't like was when Mortal Kombat was on Super Nintendo, and instead of the blood, they had like a little brown dust that come up.
Oh
like,
yeah.
I was like, what kind of shit is this?
So I was a Genesis kid, so I didn't have the experience.
Me too.
That.
I mean, I had a Genesis and a Super Nintendo, so
yeah.
I remember when I think what happened? I ended up getting it because I was like, well, let me play it on Super Nintendo. I already had it on Sega Genesis. And you had to put your code in for the blood.
Yeah.
So for Super Nintendo, I was like, okay, cool. Super Nintendo, it's gonna look clean on there. Man, I was playing that shit. And when I did the Sub-Zero finishing move, I was like, what is this? It was just, it was horrible. It was so horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no. Cause like I think on Super Nintendo, he did like a move where he back up, freeze you, go up, and then he'll like hit you, and then you would go into pieces. But in Sega Genesis, He yank your
head off and there's blood everywhere.
Like,
yeah.
I was like, oh wait, wow, it's a difference. It's a difference. So like, no.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't like that. I remember hating that. I remember giving that game away to like either my cousin or like a kid down the street from me or whatever. I was like, man, you want this Super Nintendo? Yeah, like he was happy, but no, I kept my Sega Genesis Mortal Kombat. So that's one thing I do remember not liking about a fighting game.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat was definitely a Genesis game. I would play Killer Instinct because you can only play Killer Instinct on Super Nintendo, so that's where I would play it. That's the only fighting game on Super Nintendo I would play was Killer Instinct.
Yep.
Anything else, it was Genesis.
Street Fighter 2 was dope on there too. Street Fighter 2 was
I had Street Fighter on my Genesis too, but I also played on Super Nintendo as well when I would go to my homeboy's house because he had a Super Nintendo. So.
Oh, okay. Got you.
But yeah, them arcade days was different, bro.
They was. They really
were. Man. Actually, they built an arcade close to where I live. I ain't been there yet, but it looks dope. I'm gonna try to go up there, see what, because they got it's all full of cabinets. It's all like old school games. So I'm gonna check that out. And y'all talk about it. All right. Well, we appreciate your question. That was a dope question.
It was a good question.
Very good question. You want anybody to be able to find you, Christian? You want to promote anything? Say anything to the people?
You can catch me on twitch.tv/Krishna. I'm actually right now trying to finish up Handsome Jack's casino for Borderlands 3 before I hop on Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's gonna be my night.
How you liking that Borderlands?
I hate the fucking casino. I can say that.
Yeah.
That was just a pain. That was a pain. I actually regret doing this like Sunday night. I stayed up trying to beat the entire game all the way through for me to just, in the moment of the final game, just hit the power button. And I had to start all over from, I think I was fighting the robot, I forget what it's called, the fabricator, and I was like down to the last like 25% health left, and I was like about to take him down. I told just hit the power button. I was like,
bruh. Damn.
I was like,
Jesus
okay,
Christ.
It's time to go to bed.
Yeah, I would have went to bed, bro. It's time to go to sleep.
Yeah.
You got to sleep that one off, bro.
What that means.
You got to sleep that one off.
You got to.
Yeah.
You got to.
And I was like, okay. I haven't. So this is like the first time I'm picking it up. Is like I stared at the screen for at least 3 hours debating: should I really play this or should I just delete this after what I just did?
Not delete it. Oh, this was serious. Now I feel that, man. That's fucked up, man. Well, hopefully you see it through, bro. Hopefully you see it through.
All right.
Appreciate you coming on, man.
Yep.
We got anybody else in the question queue? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Tehran says. All right, Tehran, we're gonna get you up in here. All right, Tehran, you are on the air.
You're on mute, Tehran.
You're on mute, Tehran.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, what up?
What up?
There you go.
I just wanted to say shout out to Tyler for 2 weeks ago when she gave me the shout out. Y'all forgot about me, man. That's messed up, man.
No.
We didn't forget about you.
We didn't.
Who was we? What you mean?
We? Like, why you sound like Uncle Phil? We.
No, but I just want to say I love the show. Big fan of the show. I've been listening to the show. My son actually just helped me get in the queue because he's like, "No, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right."
That's hilarious.
That's what's
how
up.
to do the queue or whatever, but I'm just now figuring it out. I'm 42. I've been gaming since early 80s.
40 club, bro. 40 club, bro.
40 club, you know what I mean? Been gaming since 5 years old. Been stealing my sister's stuff.
Me too.
And then once I got my own stuff, I'm like, okay, cool. I don't need you no more. But
that's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
I wanted to say, I asked y'all a question before. Tyler wasn't there on that episode, but I want to ask Tyler this too. What was your favorite year in gaming? Y'all remember that?
Oh,
wow. That's.
I do remember answering this question. I don't remember what my answer was though.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Well, everybody was saying 2001, 98. People were saying 2010, 2009.
That's a lot of good years out there.
people
Man, that's
98 was fire, bro. 98 was a fire year, bro.
I think I'm gonna stick with 98. I think
98 was
I think
good,
98 was,
bro.
98 was
Yeah.
that year because we had Metal Gear Solid. We had
Yeah.
fucking.
We had some joints on 98.
What else we had in 98? Resident Evil.
Oh,
No, Resident Evil 2 was
No.
99. Resident Evil 3 was
99,
99. And Resident Evil 2 was
Resident Evil
97.
97.
bro, no. 98 is my year, bro. We had,
Yeah, I know.
we had
98. Yeah, forgive me.
Ocarina of Time,
Yeah,
Parasite
how the hell I
Eve,
forget that?
Banjo
Parasite
Kazooie,
Eve.
bruh. Tomb
Yeah,
Raider 3, Resident Evil 2, bruh. That was the year, bruh. They was dropping.
so Resident Evil 2 did come out 98.
Yeah,
It was in January.
Sonic Adventure drop, Mario Party drop. I remember all these joints, bro.
Okay, yes. 98.
Oh,
98.
Twisted Metal 3, bro. Oh, yeah,
Yes,
bro. That's it. That's a
98.
wrap. It's a wrap. 98. Easy.
98.
Now, this was my question, because I remember I asked that question a while ago, but this is my actual question this week. What's the worst year in gaming?
Yeah, my boy,
2022.
Nah, it ain't done yet, bro. We still got God of War. We still got Bayonetta. We got joints left.
We had seafood.
We had seafood. We
They
had
raised their prices.
that's not a game thing, though. Nobody raised their prices, bro.
That's not even here in America.
Wait, they even do it here, bro. Where you live?
That's not even here in America.
Can't
It is
nobody get a
actually here in America.
PS5 hardly. You know, we got them, but like a lot of
Yeah,
people still can't get a PS5.
wait, Sarah, you got a PlayStation 5, right?
Games being pushed back.
Hey, wait a
I think
minute.
that's a valid point.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say. I started thinking about it. Like, wait a minute. So
We actually did get a price hike.
what the
on
US?
on the actual cost of games, but not
On the actual
systems.
the system.
I ain't
You
think
you can't buy the PlayStation 5 unless you get the Horizon Zero Forbidden West bundle.
Correction.
Well, I
They
didn't buy
correction. They can't buy the PlayStation
They can't
5.
buy- Yeah, I got mine.
'Cause we over here good. We good over here.
Yeah,
Collectively.
Two of 'em.
Right?
Y'all, Tyler, y'all in Toronto, y'all making good points about like the fact that at least these last 2 years is, people been hard getting these next gen systems. We've never had this before. Like this is never.
We never have to
We've
deal
never
with all
seen
these
anything
bots
like
and
this
stuff,
before.
though. That's what it is.
We've never seen anything like this before. But like it's going on 2 years, and it's still tough to get the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. Like that's freaking insane. So I don't know. I think you could probably say either 2020, 2021, or this year. You could probably say that because all the years before then, the previous generation systems, we was able to get the systems with no problems. We was able to be excited for all the game. Hey, Tyler, games wasn't getting delayed. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Like,
That didn't exist. That did not exist.
I don't know. I think I might have to go with one of these 3 years. 2020, 2021, or 2022 might be the worst gaming years. I think I might have to roll with y'all on that one.
Now that you put it that way, because based on the lack of availability for the new systems, that people can't really play and enjoy these games. Like I said, for us who have them,
games being pushed back.
But a lot of games are being pushed back and delayed. We're not getting the games that we were promised we were going to get, or they're getting sometimes they're getting completely shelved. Or when they do come out, they ass. They suck. They don't even live up. They don't live up to the hype. So now that that makes sense. So I would say within the last couple years, there's been some there've been some gems out there for sure. But there have definitely been some games that's been like, this one could have cooked some more. But it's the life we live now. Gaming ain't like it used to be. Gaming was a lot simpler back then.
I know life was so much simpler.
It really was.
Yeah. I'm having difficulty picking a year, like a best gaming year, because like there's so many things that I'll be about to say, and then I'll be like, wait, no, that I was about to say like 2008. Because that's when like Fallout 3 came out, but then I was like, nah, but like 2001, that was like you had like NBA 2K2, which was like the first game that I bought on like PlayStation 2. That was like the year I got my PlayStation 2.
Oh,
and then like, that was also like
cover.
GTA. Yeah, that was like GTA. Well, no, because GTA Vice City came out the next year. I want to say. I don't know. That's hard. I got to think about that some more. And then I was gonna say 2010 because of Fallout New Vegas, but I mean, I feel like I gotta pick, because that was the first year it popped in my head was 2010 because of that. But then I couldn't really think of anything else that came out that same year that I was pressed about, other than, and I don't want to pick the year based off of one game, right? So I'm like, if I'm gonna pick it as like the best year for gaming, it's got to be more than one thing. And so that's why I started leaning towards like 2001. I don't know. That's hard. I got to think about that some more.
Yeah, 2001, the Xbox and the GameCube came out that same year too.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards 2001, but that's gonna be my answer for now. But I'm still gonna think about that some more. That's a good question.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's all. That's all the question I had.
All right, man.
I don't want to waste y'all time. Y'all have a great night, and
No,
thank
you
y'all.
good.
Thank y'all for bringing me on.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
We thank you. We
Appreciate you, man. You have a great night, man.
Appreciate you.
All right, man.
All right, y'all. So that's gonna do it for our questions. I see nobody else in here, but if you want to be in our
Shout out to y'all, man.
shout out to the people. We appreciate the support, y'all watching, listening, everything. We really do appreciate our lovely fans who just come through every week to just watch us talk shit about these games and have a good time. And we're glad that y'all have a good time with us as well. So we appreciate whenever y'all do come through for the questions. And if you want to answer a question on the next show, all you got to do, like I said, is just hop in our pod question queue on our Discord. You can be on the show just like Tehran and Krishna were, or if you're a little shy, you don't want to be on camera, or you don't want to, be on the show like that, you can also throw your question in text form in the DEG Pod Questions channel, and we can answer it there as well. Or throw it on one of our socials, our Instagram, our Twitter, anywhere you can get a hold of us. And if it's a good question, we'll answer it on the show. That's pretty much it.
Before we get up out of here, real quick, I want to say, please be sure you follow Corey Bliss. This Saturday, myself, Kev, and Granddad Tyler's going to be out of town. She would have been there. She would have been there.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't gonna be there, but we're gonna be a guest on their Cocktails with Corey.
Yes.
With the homie Flash as well as also the host. So we're gonna be
a team reunion.
Right.
Yes,
it's gonna be BBW all day.
Bruh, we still talking about this?
I know.
We always
right?
bro, it's forever.
That's what's gonna be there. Like, what I'm supposed to say?
You gotta respect the movement.
Y'all y'all was BZ, Kev, and Willie before y'all was Team BBW. Okay, that don't gotta be like y'all fucking club name for the rest.
Sounds
of
like
eternity.
You're jealous. It sounds like you're jealous.
That's what I'm saying. I think the problem is that her team didn't have a name,
right?
So that's why she gets
look. Y'all just gotta let this click go. You know what I'm saying?
Why? We're a winning team. We're a winning clique.
Yeah, like,
why would we let go of something?
Why do you want us to?
Why would you stop a good thing? Bad? Why would you want to disband a good thing?
Because I feel like I'm in elementary school, like with people like friend groups having a like group name. Just stop it.
What?
Oh my god!
Maybe.
Did y'all try to like leave me out of?
We ain't trying to leave you out of nothing. I'm just saying it's like.
I mean, I don't want to be in Team BBW.
It sounds like you do. It sounds like you do. It sounds like you. It sounds like you like it over here. It sounds like you want to come over to this side of the court. But I mean, if you want to, just say you do. Just say that then. Just say you want to be part of the team. Just say it. No, you ain't.
Oh man, y'all crazy. But yes, this Saturday 4 p.m. on Twitter. I think Dalgin put it. Someone put it in the chat already. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, this Saturday 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be guests on Cocktails with Corey. It should be fun. It should be a good time because I was on there. Yes. I was a guest on there by myself last year. Or was it earlier this year? It was March. It was March. It was March.
It was earlier this year.
It was March of this year. Yeah. Sorry, time be going by so damn fast. So yeah, it was definitely a good time. So I know we're gonna have a good time being on here with Kev and Granddad. So be sure to tune in for that. Also, this Friday, another Our Friday battle, the final match of the round 1. After this Our Friday battle, we will have our final 4 going into October. FIFO and Spike Lou. FIFO is representing Georgia, and Spike Lou is representing Louisiana. So
that sounds dope.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hype one. So be sure to tune in that one this Friday on Dead and Hip Hop channel at 9:30. Is the mic still on? New Is the Mic Still On episode tomorrow. Be sure to tune in for that. If you're a sports fan, tune in to Dead End Sports right now. They live right now on their YouTube channel. And let's see what else is going on. I think that's about it. I mean, I'm gonna be grinding on some 2K and some Division. I might stream one of those joints. I might stream some 2K. I haven't streamed no 2K since 2022, so I might stream some of my my player career games on stream. So yeah, be sure to tune in for that. Other than that, that's about it. What you got going on, Granddad?
You know what time it is. That album. Look, 95%. We're at 95%. Okay, I'm working on this last one. Okay, and trust me, y'all, it's gonna be worth the wait. I'm not gonna say that this is gonna be the best thing that you probably done heard in a long time, but my whole foot, knee, thigh, I probably just cannonballed in the whole thing. I'm just telling you right now, album is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I can't wait to give it to the people. I really can't. So soon.
Hey, real quick, when you get a chance, Granddad, can you do me a favor? Can you send it's a part at the end that a feature artist has said my name, and the way he said it, I want you to cut that part out. I don't want to say the artist.
No.
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah,
I'm gonna send you that one. I'm gonna send you mine. I'm gonna do that once I get everything because I'm gonna go through all the tracks and I'm gonna do like a final cleanup. But I remember I ain't forget that. I got notes for that. So I'm gonna send you both those when you get that. So you're gonna have two of them. Bet.
Appreciate you. What about you, Bloodbath? What you got going on with Hold It Down podcast?
Podcast, we had a new episode dropping tomorrow. We missed last week because there was a lot still going on at the house last week. We didn't have time to record, but this week we officially back at it. Fresh episode. This was a pretty long episode. We had a lot to talk about. Tomorrow, be on the lookout for tomorrow's episode. This one's a lot of jokes in tomorrow's episode. So yeah, tomorrow's episode was a good time. Be on the lookout for that. Quan been ducking me, so we haven't been able to do the next round of our battle.
Oh man, you gotta do the next round.
You done ran Quan off?
Nah, I'm saying he gonna have to rise to the occasion, because the fans want to see it. So we gotta do another round. So that's coming soon. Once Quan stop ducking me. But yeah, that's what's going on with Hold Down Pod.
And Tyler, I know what you got going on, so I'm not even gonna ask because you're gonna be like, "Is this thing on? Hello, I can't hear you. Hello." Every time.
Today I was gonna be like, I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. Fifth.
You gonna ask me a question? Fifth.
Oh man, so that would do it for this week. Be sure to tune in, like I said, this Saturday, Cocktail Sakori, 4 p.m. And we be doing our gaming episode next week, so be sure to tune in for that.
Yes.
Once we figure out what we're gonna play, you know.
We don't know we're playing yet.
We don't know, but when we know, you gonna know.
You gonna know. So we will see y'all next week for the gaming week, and then 2 weeks for another podcast episode. Peace out.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace, y'all.
This man is taking care of some serious business. Got the workers downstairs.
Bro, how you downstairs? What
every time?
What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah. Move that tram over there. Get around that side.
Get around that side. Get
bro,
that cocaine.
Start the show.
Get that cocaine on that side.
Start the show. You up here lying to the people, bro. Start the show.
Put that brick on the other side.
Bro.
Put that brick on the other side.
I don't even do carpentry. What you talking about, bro? Look.